Hello, you beautiful monks, and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for episode 29 of the Bahrain McLaren Career Mode final episode of the Vuelta. We will therefore finish the Spanish race, starting with Avila Toledo, then Arenas de San Pedro Plataforma de Gredos, and finally the stage between Fuenlabrada and Madrid. Now there's going to be a slight change to the season planning because technically it was this, then I would do Tour of Britain and like Quebec Montreal, then there'll be an episode for the Worlds, then an episode for Croatia, and then Lombardia Guangxi. But because I'd like this series to have a season 2, and I'm gonna have to upload like a lot, but I'd love to get a season 2 in. We're just gonna do the 3 stages of the Vuelta and Quebec. Then the next episode will be World Championships and Croatia, and Lombardia Guangxi. We're gonna skip one episode. So yeah, but without further ado, sorry. Avila Toledo, 19th stage of the 2020 Vuelta a España. Let's go. And we are on the way, and it looks like we finally have a negative day for Mika. Negative. No, it's still a -2, but it's not a +5 for Michelanda. Maybe it's the start of I don't know, the end of his fitness peaks for some reason. Garza Cortina though, -2, the one stage where I need him to be in a good shape. Although it's a hilly finish. You know what? Hilly finish. We're gonna send Stephen Williams in the breakaway. Also, we'll send him to get the points at the Alto de la Paramera. Who's leading the men's classification? Is it Sam Omen? It's still Sam Omen, who's basically won it now. All right, good to know. Well, we've got Stephen Williams in the breakaway. He's being followed by the high-speed train of Clermont, or TGV de Clermont, Remy Cavagna, Julius Vandenberg, Rasmus Iversen, Joao Fernand, that's the peloton. Right, great. Final 7 kilometers of the first stage of the episode as we approach Toledo. There'll be a climb towards the end. Apparently, it's meant to be a cobbled stage, so I can't remember where the cobbled section is, so I would be guessing that it is during the final climb. It would make sense. I'm pretty sure it is because I remember losing to Valverde in a previous Vuelta. I think it was the one with EF. But we're going to try and propel more pattern now with Garza Cortina and Mikel Landa in the wheel. Garza Cortina is a decent sprinter, decent decent in hills and decent in cobbles. So I don't see what could go wrong, especially if the man I said that used to be winning the stage, which was Valverde, just fully put his body on the ground. There goes there goes Garza Cortina. Yeah, the cobbles are indeed here, but they shouldn't be too tough. And also, I have no energy, and it's going to be a win for. Oh, well, it's a win for Mikel Landa. Great, great start to the episode. Love that. Christoph in second, Pogacar third, Garza Cortina and Simon Yates to complete the top 5. Is anyone going to retire? Nope, it looks like everyone is fine from the previous crash. Michael Woods and Valverde will finish quite late, but they'll finish at least. Right, we're beginning the episode like we finished the previous one, I think. Nope, because we were third. But I mean, it's fine, isn't it? We've won. We take the win ahead of Christoph Pogacar, Garza Cortina, and Simon Yates. No gaps in the GC. One retirement in Christ Nielands. That's a shame. Which means that GC-wise, we now have a 49-second lead over Tadej Pogacar as we move to the Queen stage, some would say, of this Volta. Arenas de San Pedro, Plataforma de Gredos, 190 kilometers today. A lot of innovation, but hopefully a red jersey in Bahrain McLaren by the end of the stage. Right, it's not the end of the fitness peak of Mikel Landa. It's a +4 for him today. I'll have to, I don't know, test him for doping or EPO, whatever kind of drugs they use nowadays. I sound like a boomer because this man has been on a fitness peak since what, like mid-July? It's now mid-September. It's been 2 months. Unless like maybe he triggered another one, but I've never had that ever since like the new fitness plannings happened. So I don't know. But already some attacks. Jonas Koch followed by Sam Omen to make sure that he gets the polka dot jersey. He's followed by Ben O'Connor, Gregor Mühlberger, Rigoberto Urán. Oh, disappointing Volta for him. George Bennett, Alejandro Valverde, Jose Garcia. No, Jose Garcia is a French actor. I don't think that's him. And Yellow Wallace. No Giulio Ciccone. That is extremely interesting. If there's no Ciccone, then The mountain classification is over. Is that Remco Evenepoel, Richie Port going in, Daniel Kangat, Meisen, Grosjean, Hansen, Verona. Yeah, I think Chicone gave up on the mountain classification. Where is Chicone? That's Conchi. Honest, he's like in a bad position right now, but wait, ranking mountain Jules Chicone. He's there. He's being protected by Elisond. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna attack. There's another attack from a guy from Trek. That's not the correct Italian though. That's Gianluca Brambilla. He's also there with Vincenzo Nibali. Now Nicola Conchi. So all three Italians of Trek have attacked, except the one they really want to have in the breakaway. One rider dropped from the breakaway as Samoven makes the move towards the summit of the Puerto de Pedro Bernardo. Only Fabio Fellini has attempted to follow the Dutchman. I do not know why Fellini would do such a thing. He has 0 points in the mountain classification. He's not protecting anyone. I mean, sure, why not? But that's 95 to 58. That's a gap of 37, which means that with 5, 8, 18, and 21, Samoman has officially won the mountain classification of this 2020 Vuelta a España. And the peloton is going to start the final first category climb of this Vuelta di Puerto de Peña Negra as Santiago Buitrago makes his comeback in the main peloton. I've had a few issues with the Colombian over this race, like me putting him at 0 for no apparent reason, and realizing that when he was in in A3, sorry. At the front, Mikel Landa is still trying to put some pressure on Damon Novak. Apparently, the man is struggling. Is the peloton accelerating, or is it just me? I think it's just me. Who do we still have up there? Oh wow, 25 riders. Fuck me. All right, Remco Evenepoel, Matthias Frank, Felix Großschartner, Esteban Chavez, George Bennett, Ben O'Connell, Tanel Kangat, Sam Omen, Nicola Conchi, Fabio Fellini, Richie Port, Alejandro Valverde, this guy, which is Clément Champoussin, Gregor Mühlberger, Rafa Maika, Sergio Higuita, Vincenzo Nibali, Rigoberto Urán, Jesper Hansen, Jonas Koch, still this Garcia guy, Yellow Wallace, Enric Mas, Jorge Cubero, formerly Michael Woods, and about to get co-op is Gianluca Brambilla, as the peloton has indeed turned the engine on, because Williams, Mark Padden, and Garcia Cortina just decided to say goodbye to the peloton. The gap is 5 minutes 14 in the breakaway's favor as Jasper Hansen has decided to attack. Clément Champoussin tried to follow, but both of them are looking rather exhausted. There's only 10 riders now. Oh wow. The group really slimmed down during the Puerto de Peña Negra. There's a group in 8 who dropped with a favorite apparently. Okay, it's Egan Bernal. Because I don't think anyone here in the GC is there. Nope. Alright, so it's just Egan Bernal. Mikel Landa is on his own though. We're not going to have any help over the course of the final 17 kilometers. But to be fair, I don't think I need anyone. It's not going to be a really tough end of the race by the look of just by looking at the parkour. We're going to catch Mühlberger and Ben O'Connell. And the breakaway will fight for the W today. I like to win with like a thing in French called panache. I don't know how it's in English, but basically Contador used to do that, and that's not by eating a steak. It's just by attacking, and we're gonna do that. I don't care if I'm not winning this stage. I want to like show the red jersey. I don't want to just stay in the peloton by not doing anything. We're gonna attack with Mikel Landa. Lopez is gonna try and follow us. That makes sense. So is Tadej Pogacar. We're gonna have just a little gap, but hopefully we can convert that little gap into a bigger one as we start the Plataforma de Gredos. The gap is 25 seconds. Tadej Pogacar is the one chasing us. I mean, it makes sense because he still wants to get this podium. Is that Sabu Gamay? Fuck me. Sure. Why not? There goes Mikel Landa again, though. Alright, we're going to try and do what we can. Thibaut Pinot on the right-hand side of the road looks kind of knackered. The man hasn't been spared, though, during this Vuelta. And the breakaway is going to fight for the win. 10 riders, 11 riders, actually, going for a sprint. Just under 800 meters to go. Samoman completely dies. Is anyone going to sprint? They waited so... Wait, what? They've waited so much for the sprint. And you're going to tell me that the win today will be for Fabio Fellini? That is one of the most anticlimactic finish I've ever seen. George Bennett takes second, Evenepoel, Samoman, Chavez, Champoussin Hansen. We've been co-op by Pogacar and Lopez, but it's fine because we're going to win this Vuelta. We've tried all we could today. We've tried to attack earlier. It didn't work, but it's nothing. I don't lose any time. Simon Yates is going to save his third place by finishing ahead of Thibaut Pinot. Yeah, he's not going to catch Pogacar. We finished this Vuelta in 15th position today. We have one more stage. It's going to be a very flat one, and hopefully we'll be able to do well to see a nice red jersey in the streets of Madrid. And in a very interesting sprint, it is Fabio Felline who claims the win at the Plataforma de Gredos ahead of George Bennett, Remco Evenepoel, Sam Owen, and Esteban Chavez. Some riders are spread across the top 10. The peloton, though, finishes in 12th position, starting with Tadej Pogacar, who claims the first place in this leader jersey group. Guillaume Martin, Lopez, and then Mikel Landa rounding up this group. We've got Simon Yates, who got a 15-second loss on Tadej Pogacar, but an 11-second lead on the group. Thibaut Pinot, Emmanuel Buchmann, the GC, which now looks like this. That should not change in the future, well, in the next stage. But yeah, next stage, Fuenlabrada, Madrid, 103 kilometers. Can this be another win for Garça Cortina? We're going to try, but that's not the main thing. We'll have to be celebrating in the streets of the Spanish capital. We're on the way for this final stage of the 2020 Vuelta, and if everything goes smoothly, Mikel Landa will finally win a Grand Tour and will also be better than Tim Susky. I'm kidding. Right, but Freelander, he's that we've done it. We've done it. We came close on the Tour de France, but we were beaten by a guy called Geraint. We just need to hold on for 100 kilometers. Just 100. That's like a third of Milano San Remo. I know it's a bit more than that, but don't shut up. Buitrago, mate, protect Mikel Landa. I'm so happy. You know what? I didn't think I was going to win at anything this year. And even if I'm going to win this Vuelta, I'll have to say performance of the year will be Dominic Caruso for me. But no time for nostalgia and remembering things. 97 kilometers, we've got a stage to win, and we need to like celebrate during this Vuelta. I wish you could drink champagne in PCM, just to have like a moment of joy in the team. Just imagine like if you win the tour, you get the option instead of giving bottle, you can give champagne, and maybe actually Benji would hydrate his riders. We've entered the final 25 kilometers as there's a crash, and it's Carlos Barbero. Is he going to go back on his bike? Yes. All right. He's not going to withdraw in the final 26. Is that Uran? Right. Rigoberto Uran is going to, I was about to say lose a few positions, but I don't think he really gives a shit. We're going to start our train though. I know 23 kilometers. It's early, but it's the final day. We might as well use everyone in the team. Everyone has a role to play today in the win of Garça Cortina. I mean, in the attempt at winning for Garça Cortina, because it's going to be me against Groenewegen. And although I did win this stage with Rigoberto Uran, not convinced I'm going to do it again. We still have a breakaway. 6 riders up front. We have Dries de Bont, Francisco Ventoso, Tom Scully, Jorge Cubero, Fabio Felline, yesterday's winner, and can I call you Adam? Okay, I can't call you Kermit or Victor because your name is not that. Attila. Pretty sure I've had that exact same reaction the last time I checked for his name, which means that first it's a weird name and second it doesn't stick in my brain. 16k to go though. It is Primoz Roglic pacing. Okay. Not something you see often, but also you rarely see Primoz Roglic 10 minutes down in a GC. Steven Williams is now going to take the role of Domen Novak as Remco Evenepoel is pacing a lot on the left-hand side of the road. Now Primoz Roglic and still Remy Cavagna. No, sorry, still Primoz Roglic and Remy Cavagna. George Bennett is here as well. Is that Shane Archibald slowly losing a few positions? It is. It is. Okay. Oh, Buitrago looks already knackered. Well done, Santiago. Well done. Steven Williams giving everything he's got as Santiago Buitrago now makes his... Oh, for fuck's sake. Steven Pham, fuck off. Okay, our train got slightly disrupted, but it's fine. We out here. Bahrain McLaren in that, right? We've got the pedigree of the F1 team, which means we're gonna claim third. I'm kidding. Marpaden is going to take this left-hander, and we're going to start our sprint. Groenewegen is in third place, so is Ivan Garza Cortina. In our respective train, we can't be both in third place. Who the fuck did block us? Is that Adam Janssen? Amund Grøndal Janssen. Well, you're a prick. Let me tell you that. You're a prick. And the win today is not even going to be for Groenewegen. Oh, I thought Garza Cortina was going to claim this, but it's going to be Christoph. I'm sorry, but there's a clear attempt at blocking me from Amund Grøndal Janssen, and that is disqualification worthy. So I think we should give the win to Garza Cortina because he reached the highest top speed during the sprint. Yannick Steimler came second. You know what? Fair play to the Konang. They've lost like Hudge in the first race. Came back well, but third place for Garza Cortina, 9th with Landa, 12th with Seberg, 20th with Marpaden. It's not where I wanted to finish because I wanted to go the win, obviously, but it's no biggie. Alexander Christoph claims the win in Madrid after 2 hours and 20 minutes of racing, 100 kilometers. It's a Norwegian win in the Spanish capital city, ahead of Yannick Steimler and Garza Cortina. Valscheid Degenkolb complete the top 5, Groenewegen in 6th, with Mikel Landa in 9th position. Mikel Landa, who will now climb on the top step of a Grand Tour podium for the first time in his career. 49 seconds ahead of Tadej Pogacar, 2:23 ahead of Simon Yates in a Vuelta extremely weird, with Richard Carapaz withdrawing while in the red, Thibaut Pinot crashing and having a puncture whilst wearing the red jersey as well. Nothing made sense, but at least we got there. So did Sam Omen, who claims the best climber classification ahead of Giulio Ciccone and Mikel Landa, and also Garza Cortina, who managed to tie it with Mikel Landa. Great performance from Garza Cortina, who will not wear any jersey on this podium, as the next one will be once again for a Spanish rider in Bahrain McLaren. Mikel Landa claiming as well the green jersey, the points classification of this Vuelta. Simon Yates, Pogacar, and Garza Cortina once again in 4th position. Landa with an incredible Vuelta, just amazing. The best young rider will be Tadej Pogacar. Still haven't fixed the transfers, but we move. Simon in 2nd, Remco Evenepoel in 3rd, Egan Bernal 44 minutes down. That is not a sight you see really often, but it is one to just savor. No, is that a word? I don't know. The best team, nonetheless, of this Vuelta will be the Team Ineos. To be fair, it does make sense. Bahrain McLaren is in 9th position, 1 hour and 30 minutes behind the British established team. The disappointment of the sprint is being countered by the joy of winning this Vuelta. Fucking yes, Mikel Landa, finally, after so many attempts, he finally gets a Grand Tour win. We're going to take a look at his Vuelta. 4 wins and the GC classification. How many top 10 is that? That's 9 top 10, 4 podiums, and 4 wins. So that's 17 out of 21 races in the top 10. I'd say that's rather decent. I'd say that's quite good from Mikel Landa. Pogacar in 2nd, he did well as well. Garza Cortina, just want to check, is that what? 3 wins? Yeah, 3 wins. So overall, who won on the Vuelta for us? Was it just Garza Cortina and Landa? It for sure looks like it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, 7 wins on the Vuelta, a GC points classification. I'm extremely happy with that. And it is in this happy mood that we're going to go to Quebec and Montreal for the 2 Canadian Classics. See you there. God, these races are just plain boring. I know I said that with Plouet, but at least Plouet wasn't a 200-kilometer circuit. Because, I mean, this is just long. it just is. It's literally just a circuit. There's nothing else to add. There's a 4-man breakaway with, I think, the usual bunch at the beginning of the stage. Yep. Julien Bernard. Oh, Leonard Kemner joined. Larry Warbus and Steph Kras. And then it's them just attacking like complete morons in the first climb. And then they usually stop. Oh, come on. Really, Rigobole? I asked you to get water. You were in the first group, and now you're going to get dropped. And you can't get... You still cannot get water. Are you dumb? Is he dumb? I think, like, I do feel like Rigobole isn't the smartest. And by that, I mean, he's, yeah, not the smartest. It's fine, sure. If we could bring Sonny Colbrelli back in, that'd be nice. But no, because Gregor Ball is out of energy. Fuck's sake. Right, 27 kilometers. And we do need to hydrate our guys. Marco Hala is still there. Is he gonna put? Is he gonna pull like a Classica San Sebastian? That'd be nice, but I don't really believe it. Oh, there's been an attack. Tadej Pogacar has attacked with a Marfrile. That is odd and unexpected. Okay, well, we're gonna have Matej Mohoric pacing. That's gonna be our plan. We're gonna try first to catch the breakaway because we still have Steph Kras on his own. The gap is 1 minute with 7.5 kilometers left. But it's fine, Matej Mohoric has paced in the final corner of the downhill portion, so we haven't even gained that much. Garza Cortina is in the wheel of Marco Hala, so is Mikel Landa, but Marco Hala is not in the wheel of Matej Mohoric. We're gonna need to come back here. We're genuinely gonna have to come back. That's not gonna be as easy as ABC or as easy as 1, 2, 3. Because I mean, there's still a gap, but we're coming back with Matej Mohoric. We're gonna overtake our fellow Slovenian in Tadej Pogacar. We're gonna use our gel, maybe a bit early, but it's fine. To be fair, I don't really care because I'm gonna win because I've got Mikel Landa. Matej Mohoric, slow the fuck down. Thank you, mate. Marco Hala, Garza Cortina, Mikel Landa. Is that who has? Okay, Tadej Pogacar on my wheel. We're gonna overtake the four former breakaway with 1.5 kilometer left in this Grand Prix de Quebec. Is it Quebec? Yeah, I think it's Quebec. Garza Cortina has started the sprint, and it's gonna be an easy dub. Easy dub. Easy 1-2 as well for Bahrain McLaren. Garza Cortina and Mikel Landa win. Davide Formolo in third. Julian Alaphilippe coming back quickly. Marc Hirschi, Gorka Izagirre, Zandro Marusa, Izagirre, Marco Hala, Lorenzo Plus, and Bauke Bolivar to complete. Right, we've left the Vuelta. We're now on another continent, and it's still Cortina and Landa just being the best of the world. Things you love to see, don't you? As we'll now go to Montreal for the second race in Canada, and hopefully a second win for Bahrain McLaren. And we are once again in Canada for the second Canadian Classic of the season, the Grand Prix de Montréal. Following our win in Quebec, we're going to try and repeat that. Hopefully, maybe another 1-2. That'd be nice, although I'm not sure if I'm able to do a 1-2 on these on this parkour. It's not something I've done very often. I don't think it's a race that really suits Mikel Landa because it's a sprint. I mean, it's genuinely a sprint. It's no big deal. So maybe we'll have to fight with Garza Cortina. But yeah, +1 for Mikel Landa for once. Come on, please. It's gonna have to stop one day. It's gonna have to stop. All right, 110 kilometers remaining in the Grand Prix de Montréal. We do have a breakaway with 4 men. Starting with Patrick Schelling. I don't have a Swiss jersey champion for Israel. I'll have to check if there's one available for the next episode, if we ever see Patrick Schelling once again. Aurélien Paré-Pintrézé as well, Kylian Franchini, sorry, and Eduardo Sepulveda. Then a peloton of 137 riders, and some riders dropped, including Rigoberto Urán. Did he crash again? Wait, hold up. Yeah, 4 are down. I'm guessing these are the 4 guys. Fuck me. Rigoberto crashed on the last stage of the Vuelta. He crashed in Grand Prix de Quebec, and he now has crashed here, which therefore means Rigoberto Urán has crashed in the last 3 races of this video. I feel like I'm up to Gene Star, just saying a star and then one word to describe it. And if you don't know what Optagene is or Optagen, I don't know. It's basically a statistic Twitter page about football, I think. Maybe sports in general, but at least football, that I know. But yeah, 100k left, 200 minutes. 200 minutes, am I dumb? That's a lot. That's 3 hours and 20 lead. At this point, everyone would be out of the delays. No, 2 minutes lead for the 4 riders at the front. Their gap has never been over 2 minutes, or like massively over 2 minutes, I think. And I don't think it'll ever be. Little incident for Marco Hala and Sonny Colbrelli's story, as the 2 of them have crashed. They are now in a group with Alexander Cataford, Badilati, Simon Lezen, Carlos Verona, and they're going to try to come back on the leading peloton. but I am not sure that sounds like a good. I mean, I'm not sure it's gonna be doable for them. We may have lost already 2 riders with still a third of the race left to do. Crash. Mikel Landa. Mikel Landa is down. Mikel Landa is down with Tao Gegenhardt in Gorka Izagirre. Oh, okay, not something I had expected, if I'm honest. Eros, stop you. Stop you, stop you, stop you. Just wait until this peloton comes back. There we go. And protect Mikel Landa. And we're going to try and come back in the main peloton. Actually, do like that. It's much better. There we go. Come on, we're going to try and come back in the main peloton with Mikel Landa and Eros Kepeki. Problem is the rhythm up front is quite massive now. Because the gap is less than 50 seconds for the breakaway. Mikel Landa is still within range. We're only about a minute and a half down. There is a little hill. We're going to try and attack in this. I don't know if I'm losing time right now behind Eros Capecchi. So we're going to try just to like recover a bit of energy with the Italian. And hope that Mikel Landa can come back, starting with this attack. Come on. Come on, come on. Crash from Wilco Kelderman in the peloton. A big L. Let's try to avoid that. We have done perfectly the job. Matej Mohoric still protecting Ivan Garza Cortina. And Mikel Landa is close to making the junction, and he has indeed rejoined the group. Gets in. Solid job from Mr. Landa. Why is Mohoric here? Wait, something is definitely not right here. Where's Mikel Landa? Okay, I don't know what's happened, but it's fine. We've got Mikel once again in the main peloton. 22 riders remaining in the peloton, 18 kilometers remaining for the peloton. Mikel Landa giving water to Garza Cortina and Matej Mohoric. As some riders have tried to make a move. I think Lorenz de Plus was one of them. Omar Freile looks to be one of them as he now moves back to the right hand side of the road and thinks better of it. Mikel Landa is going to give water to Matej Mohoric. Well done, big man. Come on, Mikel fam, I beg. Come on, chop chop. Thank you. We're going to take the wheel of Garza Cortina. We have one more climb. Now, I have a choice. I either wait for the sprint, and I'll be fighting the likes of Alberto Bettiol, or we just wait for Esteban Chavez to attack. That could also work. No, but I could be fighting a sprint with Vendrame, some good riders, but I would have Garza Cortina, or we try something right now in the hill, but we're badly positioned, so I guess we'll have to wait for the sprint with Garza Cortina as Jonas Vingegaard completely explodes. Chavez has a decent lead. Well, sorry, Chavez had a decent lead because he's now gone. Matej Mohoric is navigating around Oliver Vergaard. Wait, what? Oh, my bad, he was dropped. I was surprised to see Vergaard still there, but I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Attack Lorenz de Plus, Alaphilippe, and which Izagirre is this? Narcion. 12-second lead for the three of them. Let's switch the plan. We're going to move to a train now with Matej Mohoric because there's a downhill portion coming soon, and Matej Mohoric is a good downhill guy. Oi, Lawrence, mate, do you want to stop your attack? You've been attacking for about 5 kilometers, and it's getting boring. How are they still attacking? And oh wow, all right, Greg. Okay, Greg died. That's some great work from Greg Van Avermaet right there. Pacing like an absolute moron just to die. Okay. 21 second. Who's that? Is that Sivakov? It is. We're going to have to make I think a slight modification in our train. It's going to have to be oh shit. Mikel behind Matej Mohoric. If he really wants to, like, I don't know, go ahead of him. Thank you. 3k left. We're going to use our gel. It's way too late because Alaphilippe is going to win this. And I'm very triggered because Matej Mohoric is a dickhead. And yeah, Alaphilippe is going to win the Grand Prix de Montréal ahead of either Freile, no, Izagirre, sorry, or De Plus. And I've done shit. Yeah, not fun. Lorenz De Plus second, Izagirre, Garza Cortina, Mikel Landa. I mean, we're still there, the 4th and 5th. Sadly, it's not 1st and 2nd. Oh, in Italy with a great 6th, 7th, 8th, and 10th. Love that from you, Italy. Alright, Alaphilippe is in great condition ahead of the World Championships. So is Spain, finishing in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I'm pretty sure neither of these three guys, though, are going to the World Champs. So that's kind of sad. Lorenz de Plus in 2nd, Chicone Vendrame Petiol for Molo and Demlot. Mehoric in 17th. I think I should have followed the move of Lorenz de Plus. I definitely should have done that. I thought I was going to be able to come back because I thought Lorenz de Plus would stop, and I also thought that they would not be running each other. They didn't have to because they attacked for 10 kilometers, to be fair. But yeah, 4th and 5th. It's not bad, but it's definitely not what I was looking for. But yeah, this is where we're going to wrap this episode. If you've enjoyed it, then please do leave a like down below. If you're happy for Mikel Landa that he's finally won a Grand Tour, then leave a like as well. That's not for me, right? It's for him, innit? And I shall see you in the very near future for episode 30 of the Bahrain McLaren career mode, which will be the World Championship. I hope you've enjoyed this one. As I said, if you did, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Click on the bell to get notified of whenever I upload. And I will see you very soon. I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys. And goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.